Yo, welcome back to the channel. We the People TV, where the streets talk and we listen. Need y'all to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Shout out to my new subscribers. We're gonna go ahead and get into this. First, we're gonna start off with this Geechi Gotti situation. This is crazy.
Traffic stop and a getaway that didn't quite get away, and thousands of opioid pills recovered.
So 4 men from California are now charged here in Butler County, and tonight newly released body camera video shows how quickly police caught up with them. Our WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson live in Westchester with a story you'll see only here on WLWT. Hi, Karen.
Well, good evening again, Cherie. Yes, among those arrested and now charged with drug possession, a California-based rapper known as Geechi Gotti. His real name is Marcus Fandroy, and police say he was driving down I-75 last week in Westchester when police made this stop. The initial traffic stop on I-75 in Westchester was short-lived. The suspects weren't getting far.
Wait a minute. So Geechi was driving? And he took off? Damn. Invading.
Did hit sticks. It did hit sticks.
One exit south near the streets of Westchester. 4 men bailed.
Get down on the ground right now! Get down on the ground!
But police caught up.
I will shoot you! Get your hands in the air!
Westchester police arrested 4 men from California.
Why are you arresting me? Because your name's Anthony Ellis and you've been breaking into pharmacies all over the place.
And searched the rental car they were in.
We searched it thoroughly. There was a large amount of pharmaceuticals in the car that looked like they came just straight from the pharmacy.
Nearly 3,000 pain pills seized, including oxycodone, morphine, and Vicodin. Drugs that investigators say were stolen.
The drugs that were found were from a pharmacy called the Medicine Shop in Bellevue, Ohio. We believe that cash was found as well that was taken from a pharmacy in Perrysburg, Ohio.
Detectives say they had their eyes on the men since one of them landed at CVG last week.
So one of them had to be snitching. They had their eyes on them for that long.
This crew, Anthony Ellison, Laquan Miller, and Marcus Fandroy, also known as rapper Geechi Gotti, all now face drug possession charges.
We're looking at over $10,000 to $15,000 worth of pharmaceutical drugs, at least. That's what it is to the pharmacy. That's not what it's worth in the street. So we're talking lots and lots and lots of bills.
Detective Kevin Berger said in court today, these men, quote, do this quite often.
Look at Geechi's face. He know he fucked up. Look at his face. I know he pissed off. Stupid.
And tonight, WLWT Investigates is still digging into who these people are, if they are possibly facing charges elsewhere. Also, I should note, here in Butler County, Judge Courtney Caparella Kramer found there was enough evidence to bind this case over to a grand jury. Reporting live tonight in Westchester, Karen Johnson, WLWT News.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. But yeah, that's crazy. I know Geechi Gotti just feels so stupid right now. That was the dumbest thing he could have ever did. The man had a decent career as a URL rap battle, and it's just like you wasted all over some drugs. That's crazy.
What a disgrace. What a disgrace.
Crazy.
My nigga, you 37 years old and talented, gifted, and famous. We living in an era of the internet where anybody that has a following can eat off of their following just by having them press like, share, and subscribe on this internet. But you got it, my nigga. You proved that you the illest nigga in Nebraska. That you 37 years old. Birthday, February 26th. And if they don't allow you to get bailed out, playing in Westchester County, a.k.a. Hang 'em High, you got locked up in Westchester County, my nigga? You got locked up in Westchester County? AKA Hang 'em High? Last town, last place you want to play with. the last town and the last place and the last police you want to play with. How you get on a plane and come from California and land in Westchester County? May God be with you, my nigga, because you're going to need them. And you better hope and pray that the time that they don't give you in jail, because I'm locked up, they won't let me out. No. Listen, to all you dudes out there, it's not that I was trying to be a hypocrite. I used to be a stick-up kid too. I know what it's like to play with that metal. I used to be a stick-up kid too. But it coming a time at a point where you get to a certain age and see the reason why I'm so mad at Geechi Gotti is because he's talented. He didn't have to go that route. Some of you dudes ain't smart at all. You have no options, no other options but to go to the streets because you're dumb.
Hit that like button, y'all.
Because you're dumb. And the sad part about it is, Geechi Gotti, you got hundreds of thousands of young boys out there that love battle rap and they looking up to you, and you making poor decisions like that, my nigga.
And that's the crazy part about it. This man had a decent career in battle rapping. What would make him go? I guess the money was slow. It wasn't coming in fast enough. That's stupid.
Embarrassing your mother, embarrassing your children, embarrassing the chick that's laying down next to you, because now she got to be looked upon by everybody that know who she is like ill. Like ill.
I know he feeling stupid right now. That's sad, man. To end up in a situation like that when you just had a promising rap battle career. Like, what's going on with people nowadays?
When you 37 years old, you are 37, my nigga. You are old man.
That's crazy.
These are not the mistakes that old men are supposed to be making. No, I'm not telling niggas not to go out there and get it how you live it.
Hit the like button, y'all.
But when you a celebrity, you can't be throwing rocks at the penitentiary. The warden will open up the door and invite you in, have a bed for you. You might get 3 free meals, you might not. You might get a pillow and a blanket, you might not. But that cell and them COs and them nightsticks on the child. CO, can I get some tissue? No.
This motherfucker.
And the tissue that they do give you, it better not run out. Or you going to be wiping your butt with your hand? Ew. Why go to commissary when you could go to the supermarket?
Facts.
Why go to commissary when you could go to the supermarket? Why wait for somebody to come visit you on a visiting floor when you could go outside, see everybody on the block, get tired and go upstairs and
hit that like button, y'all.
Some things is just unacceptable. And when you look at the image of Geechi Gotti sitting in the back of that courtroom, you could read his mind what he's up there saying. You know, I done effed up, right? Yeah, you done effed up, my nigga.
Thanks.
How much money you was getting off of battle raps? You couldn't write no more raps?
Dang.
You could display your talent some more on social media. Facebook cutting the check. YouTube's cutting the check. TikTok's cutting the check. In some cases, Instagram is cutting the check. There's no excuse, my nigga. People are getting paid off of their talent, but you want to be running around robbing pharmacies?
That's crazy. Hit that like button, y'all.
Drugs? Is it because you a drug addict? Or you want to be a drug dealer? What y'all think, people?
And what's crazy, they said they've been doing this for a long time. So they've been watching them for the longest. And they were just letting this shit build up. Just letting this shit build up. So you know he's sitting behind bars for a minute. You know he is.
Put it in the comment section. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle.
And shout out to Hassan Campbell for that one. He 100% correct. That was stupid of Geechi for doing what he did. Man had a promising rap battling career, and he just fucked it up over some drugs, man. Like it's crazy. But we got another story we're gonna get into. We're gonna get into this Ja Rule situation with this is crazy with 50 Cent Entourage. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna get into this video with give me 1 second. But y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, y'all in here. But we about to get into this video with 50 Cent Entourage and Ja Rule. You new to the channel, sub up. New to the channel, sub up. But this is crazy because this is what we got grown men doing at the damn near age of 50. But give me 1 second. So they called Ja Rule on a Delta flight. I guess that was Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo. Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo. Shout out to Choke No Joke, man.
How you trying to do your own thing, and you go over for Vlad, and you tell Vlad you give Vlad a whole 40-minute story about the flight, and then when you do your own thing, you talk about it for 5 minutes. This shit is crazy, bro. The more you say over at Vlad, the more you get paid. Sad, bro. I'm gonna try this. Vlad's these dudes' daddy. I'll come over to you, daddy, and give you the exclusive, daddy. Vlad is they P. Diddy. The funniest thing is nobody's buying buying Yayo's story. You know what I'm saying? He keeps saying all this stuff about Ja was scared and Ja was, he put his bag over here and, Ja ain't even have a designer bag. How you know it wasn't designer? Because it didn't have Gucci or Louis on it? Like, and so what if he didn't have a designer bag? What does that mean? That don't mean nothing. He ain't even have no designer bag. We was deep, you know what I'm saying? We was 4 deep, we had my man, my man is called Diesel, and this, that. Come on, my nigga. Already, like, grow up, bro. It's ridiculous at this point. Like, y'all still looking to jump niggas? Like, you ain't even say that you would have washed them all by yourself. Because he know if we would have landed down in JFK, we'd have had the crowd, so we'd have had his car surrounded. Niggas would have pulled him out of his car, and niggas would have jumped him. Nigga, y'all still got to jump dudes? In y'all 50s, you still got idiot niggas that's willing to go to jail for y'all niggas? Like, y'all really got crash test dummies in y'all 50s. Niggas that's 50 years old.
And that's sad. You got grown men in their 50s out here trying to do dumb shit. Like they young. Like This street shit is over with, man. Hang that shit up.
Go to jail for y'all niggas because y'all got beef with a nigga from 30 years ago. And y'all gonna sit there and go and jump a dude. Y'all need to jump Ja Rule. Ja Rule. Like, you talking about, yeah, because he know if we'd have landed down in JFK in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? He knows as soon as we got out the airport, the car would have been surrounded. You know what I'm saying? Niggas would have pulled him out of the car and niggas would put the beats on him, this, that, and other. Y'all still jumping niggas? Really? In 2026? I can see when dudes was 19, 20, even in the early 30s. In y'all 50s, you still talking about, yo, man, you know, niggas, we was 4D. You know, we had so-and-so, you know, he big like this, you know what I'm saying? And what you call it? We had the other dude, you know, Ja, he was by himself. That go to show you he's broke. That don't mean he's broke. Like, I guarantee you, Ja Rule make more money doing the show by himself than Yayo doing the show by himself. I put my life on that, right?
Now, we know damn well Ja Rule make more money than Yayo doing the show. We know that for a fact.
Yayo cannot get more money per show than Ja Rule. And 50 money is not your money, my nigga. God damn, this nigga be glazing 50. Like, I understand 50 is a homie and he put dudes on and, you know, it's been X amount of years and, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 50's the homie. 50's the big.
But did you see that nigga Geechi face in that courtroom? He knew he fucked up, G. He knew he fucked up. Salute though, bro.
Homie. But he can't even go do an interview without mentioning 50. Now he over there dry snitching. Yeah, you know, Supreme, Supreme is the one that, you know, really, you know, he was high profile and 50 was high profile, you know, and 50, you know, Supreme was sent them missiles over at 50, you know, and he used Homo, you know, and damn. You snitching, homie. You is dry snitching. Like, and people say, oh, Choke, man, that's public information. When did 50 ever go on record and say that Supreme put a hit out on him? I never heard him say that. I have never heard 50 tell a story and in his story say Supreme hired the dude Homo to go and shoot him. He has never said that. That is not a public record for you idiots keep talking about, oh, yo, that's public record. You may have assumed that. You may have assumed that because he had beef with the dude or whatever, or they had their differences, but never is it public record. Never did 50 stay on record that Supreme did that to him. You know what I'm saying? That could be your clear assumption.
Niggas just be out here telling on themselves. When they get in front of this camera, they just be telling on themselves. Point blank, period.
That could be anybody's assumption. But Yayo just went on Vlad and confirmed that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because, you know, Supreme, you know, he sent them missiles. You know what I'm saying? And he sent them missiles. He sent them, you know, and then, you know, Homo, you know, he did that, you know, and that's why, you know, 50 went and bought Mike Tyson's house. You know, why you think 50 bought Mike Tyson's house? Flago, I don't know. Why? Who supposed to shot 50? Homo? All right then. Like, nigga, you snitching. and who did Mike Tyson, who did he shout out at the boxing match? Homo? Just right. See, I don't supposed to be telling you this, but I'm gonna tell you this because, you know, 50 ain't gonna do nothing to me because that's my brother. Nigga, if you ain't supposed to be telling him this, this is how stupid Tony Yayo is, right? you're on camera. It's cameras in front of you, at least 2 cameras. You got a microphone on you, right? Vlad is on the computer. He's not even in the room with you, right? And you're telling Vlad on camera, knowing that he's going to put this interview out, I'm not supposed to be telling you this, but I'm going to tell you, if you're not supposed to be telling Vlad, why would you be telling Vlad?
Man, they do anything for $1. They gonna say what they not supposed to say just to get paid. You know they going Vlad to get paid.
This nigga said, I'm not supposed to be telling you this. So if you're not supposed to be telling Vlad, then that means you're not supposed to be telling the whole world, because the whole world is going to see Vlad's interview, dummy.
Hit the like button, y'all just coming in.
I'm not supposed to be telling you this, but what? I'm not supposed to be telling you this, but I'm going to tell you because, 50 ain't going to do nothing to me. Oh, really? Okay. You'll find your ass in them bushes again.
What the fuck, yo?
50 ain't going to do nothing to me. Okay, we'll see when he throwing your ass in the bushes again. Yayo talk too much. And the thing with Vlad is the more you say, the more you get paid. So, and if you notice, Vlad always cutting people off. Not this time. He just sitting there listening like, go ahead, nigga, talk.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, I ain't heard Vlad say shit this whole damn interview down there. It's been like 15 minutes, Vlad ain't say shit.
Talk. Bands that make you dance. Bands that make you dance. Yeah, yo. Twerking it up. Bands that make you dance. Bands that make you dance. Talk, nigga. Talk, nigga. You is definitely the talk in New York. You is definitely the talk in New York, boy. I ain't supposed to be telling you this, but I'm going to tell you. Like, it just, like he whispering that in Vlad's ear. I ain't supposed to be telling you this. Like the camera ain't all over. That's like me telling y'all right now. I ain't supposed to be telling y'all this. Like I'm only talking to one person in the chat. Michelle Frizzy, I ain't supposed to be telling you this, but I'm going to tell you. Because, 50 my brother, he ain't going to get mad at me, Michelle Frizzy. It's just me and you in this chat. Nobody else can hear this. I ain't supposed to be telling you this. Like,
but why did he go on Vlad first and tell the story instead of going on his own show with him and Uncle Murda and just breaking it down there? Because last time I checked, it probably got about 30,000 views now, but that's what it was yesterday. It was at 27,000, so it's probably about 30-something thousand. But why he ain't break the story on his channel first instead of going to Vlad? Crazy.
That nigga Vlad, he be having these niggas on the strip pole. Throwing them dollars on them. Yayo don't even realize how much of a clown he made himself look like. He just made himself look like the ultimate clown. Yeah, because, and then he dry snitching on Uncle Murda. Really, Uncle Murda he started it. Murda started it. So if a case pops out, you know what I'm saying? Guess who getting in trouble? If a case pops up, Uncle Murda, you're going to jail. Or you're getting on the no-fly list. Because Yayo's up here telling everybody you started it. Yeah, Uncle Murda started it. He didn't even say Ja Rule started it. Uncle Murda started it. This thing is just dry snitching all around the board.
But yeah, give me 1 second, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all coming in here. Give me 1 second. Hit that like button as y'all coming in here. Choke a fool with it. Go over there, like, share, subscribe. Choke, no joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from New York City.
Oh,
it's the Real Report with another wild episode. And you know, what was last week? You know, Super Bowl weekend, All-Star weekend is coming.
This week,
you know, this
passed,
it was just this week that just passed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's on a plane. And,
had an interesting week. Man, we had an interesting flight.
Motherfuckers are throwing pillows.
Oh shit!
I don't even know why.
And
bro.
that's called popping off nowadays.
Yo.
If you throw a pillow, that's called popping off.
Yo, but Murda, tell him how when Ja threw the pillow, I see your bitch ass nigga, your pillow back, right? Remember I asked him?
Yeah, you asked him if he want the pillow. He said no.
I'm not going to sit.
Threw the pillow at him.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and lie and fabricate anything. You know, Murda started everything.
What?
You know, I try to de-escalate it. You know what I mean? Because I want it. Like I said, I love overseas, man. I love going to Turkey, Istanbul.
Yeah.
I love going to India. I love going to Australia. You know, I love going to Australia, the Gold Coast.
Well, the guy kept saying what's up too much, like, hey, fellas. And he wasn't like aggressive. He was so calm with like, hey, what's up, fellas? Like, hey, how you doing, fellas? And it was
I
like,
mean,
man,
yo, listen, for
get
me,
the fuck out of here, man. Why you talking to me, bro? That's why I just like, nigga, what the fuck you talking to? Like,
for me, I knew it wasn't gonna work out when we sat. You know, he sat right in front of us. I just knew it wasn't gonna work out, man. Shout to Delta Airlines for keeping the peace. You know, but I knew it wasn't gonna work out. I just knew. I knew it, man.
Yeah, that was funny though. It you know, like I wanted to hit him. Yeah, he said chill, don't fuck up the flight. So once I realized I'm not gonna, you know, hit the little nigga, it was like fuck it, let's just troll him. Yeah. That's why a nigga pulled out the camera and just started trolling him. Cause you know, nothing wasn't serious gonna happen with Ja Rule on the plane. So we were just having fun with the shit, man. It was actually funny. You know,
as long as
it was good promotion for the Real Report. We popping right now. The Real Report.
We here.
Shout out to the Valium. That was great promotion. What a way to start the podcast with a little bit of drama.
And look, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, we on the Real Report show. It was actually funny, man. It was something that you could look back and laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I said it for the third time. Ja could have got on the plane, put his bags up there, not said nothing, throw his headphones on, and go watch one of them new good movies on Delta Airlines, because they got the nice TVs and they got the good cookies on there.
They got some good movies.
You know, so
man.
I'm
Some
thinking
good
about my
movies
flights. For me, y'all, everybody's thinking about everything. Everybody knows me for smoked duck in Morocco.
Oh,
y'all know me for, you know, the Swiss Alps eating bison.
Caviar pancakes.
It's no more caviar pancakes. Cause that jet budget, 50 ain't paying that jet fuel. He ain't paying that much. 50 ain't paying that jet fuel. He ain't doing that, man. So we would have been 86th off all flights, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Nigga, it was some word in the crew said if I would have hit him, man, I would have been legit Lenny for real. Like super, like it would have been crazy, man.
Yeah, listen, that jet fuel 50
I know, but you made me think about
that.
the flight. Yeah, it would have been a little crazy, man. I swear I wanted to so bad because the guy was acting.
Maybe one or two flights, but when you have your own shows, you definitely not taking the jet to, you know, Morocco.
I hear you on that one.
On his dime. That's definitely not happening, man. But yo, that's what went down, man. And you know, I'm over it. Was fun. Man. It was fun.
It was hilarious. It went viral. It was good. We just did TMZ a little while ago.
Right.
It was good. Everything was fun, man.
It's definitely, man. So
it was a good moment, man.
Ja Rule, thank you for the promo, bro. Because you really thank you for the promo. It was good promo.
We definitely didn't think the podcast was gonna start off with you, but what a way to start it off, man.
And shout to 50 Cent.
Great promo.
You know what I mean?
Well, y'all see how he did all this talking on Vlad, but he do this on his own part. He ain't really say nothing. Like, what in the hell?
Well, I mean, it could die, but in your case, it hasn't died. So it is what it is.
Nah, beef, a lot of beef, like that's a rule. Like a beef, we could be like, come on, we older now. So we on some mature shit. But at the end of the day, beef never dies. Like, I'm still moving sturdy. Like, it's New York City, bro. Where we from? You know what I'm saying? And for me, with the whole Ja Rule shit, is like, I never knew them. Like, That's my whole thing. I never knew Irv. I never knew Ja. Woodhull, you hear certain people. You know what I'm saying? You never heard about Irv. You never heard about Ja. You know what I'm saying? You know where the money was at. Woodhull. And it ain't a north side, south side thing, because there's a lot of niggas from the north side that are sturdy. You know what I'm saying? It's a job being corny thing. That's all that is. He was never in the streets. You never seen him on the block. I never seen him on Jamaica Avenue. I never seen him on 109 in Gabru, 107. I never seen him in Baisley. I never seen him in 40. I never seen him on Supton. I never seen him on Rockaway, 131st, LFM buildings. Like, we was everywhere. Like, we was outside. When you
So just imagine he at the age he at now, and he's still trying to promote this street shit and saying that Ja Rule is corny. So that's why.
think about the 90s, my man Rough Hands, I'm always going to big him up because that was one of my favorite DJs in the world. Grandmaster Vic, Lost Boys, we was in all them parties, bro. We was outside.
Hit that like button.
I'm just keeping it real at that time. As kids in the 90s running around, you knew the Square was getting money. You knew fucking 121 or something. You just knew everywhere everybody was getting money, so everybody was pretty much known. Some people had a bigger name like a E-Money Bags, a 50, a lefty, or people had them names. You know what I'm saying? Ja was, and I don't even know that guy. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, so I don't want to talk too much about him. But like, he wasn't one of the guys from Woodhull. Woodhull had a lot of gangsters over there. Nobody ain't saying no gangsters ain't coming out the north side, because them young niggas are tweaking on the north side and they tweaking on the south side too. So there was always a whole bunch of gangsters coming from there. It just wasn't him. So when your money is not like that, as an artist, do you feel like you leave yourself vulnerable? You said you'd be on a plane by yourself, right? You'll do that, right, Vlad? You'll have your security when you land. Is that really safe?
It depends how much beef you really have out there.
I don't think that's safe.
Fair enough.
I think traveling by yourself and the money's not the same makes you vulnerable. He's popped out. So you mean to tell me you flew the Super Bowl weekend, you flew down there and you relied on venue security? Because if you rely on venue security as an artist, as a podcaster, streamer, you're going to get fucked up. I'm going to keep you real. Because that venue security, we in LA, this nigga could be Rolling 60, Grape Street. He could be Blood Pyru. He could be, we could be in San Diego and this nigga's affiliated. You don't know what venue security is down with, who they down with, who they fuck with. So you're relying on venue security? Nah.
Oh, yeah, no, I never rely on venue security. I always bring my own security to a situation because the venue security is there for the venue. They don't care about you.
They don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, bro, he was slipping. He was by himself. He gonna make it seem like he was tough. He took himself off the plane. If there was no nervous factor there, you shouldn't have been juggling your luggage saying what's up to us on a low tone, because it wasn't on a high tone. When Murda violated you and started recording you saying you pussy, shut the fuck up, that's when you doing it for the camera? What? You started talking all this dumb shit. You was vulnerable. I ain't seen you in 15 years, homie. I ain't seen you in 15 years, maybe 20 years. Sometimes God work in mysterious ways and put your ass right there. And if you would have landed in Southside, man, Ja Rule would have got beaten to the ground. That plane would have been surrounded. You would have thought it was.
But why you got to go get niggas to beat up Ja Rule? Why you didn't just do it yourself when the plane landed if that was the case? This is sad.
It's like a movie out of Africa or some shit. You're like, motherfuckers surrounding the plane. No, but you landed right in Southside. Who you gonna call? You have nobody.
Well, it seems like in this situation, Uncle Murda would really instigated it.
Uncle Murda is down with the team, so we fuck with Fifth, so we can't just let a nigga come near us and not say nothing. I'm one of them niggas. Just like the guy with pain and nails and opinions on Andrew Schultz, that went viral, right? He had a lot of opinions on dumb shit, and I'm gonna put you in your place. Ja Rule, Ja Rule's never been a street dude to me. To me, he's living in his past, and he in his head, he thinking about when Ja Rule was palming all them niggas' head. Suge Knight was in a party palming them niggas' heads and sunning them niggas. That could never be me, bro. We was the niggas in Vibe Awards that had to worry about Suge Knight where had knives. We wasn't the niggas where Suge is rubbing niggas' heads at awards and sunning niggas. Them niggas was the niggas. All them niggas you see in that video, you could play the video too. You could rewind that shit. All the motherfuckers you see in the video where he's palming niggas' heads and sunning niggas, that could never be me or 50, Eminem, nobody. I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
And you know damn well they had to say something to that nigga John when they found out he was on that flight. 50 wasn't going for that. They go back and tell 50 they seen Ja on the flight and they ain't do nothing or say nothing. That's why they recorded the shit. That's why they recorded it. And I bet if anything, if Ja would have stayed on that flight and they landed like he said they did, they would have tried to make something happen and record it too. Everything gets for social media now. That's what it is. Everything got to be recorded.
Well, I'm glad nothing happened at the end of the day.
I'm glad nothing happened too, but I could tell you this. I could tell you what spooked him is I said, yo, we ain't got to do nothing. Just wait till we land. Because once we land and we are federal property, we going to drag you out your Uber. We going to drag you out your car. And I'm not condoning violence, but come on, bro. You by yourself. Motherfuckers going to take the opportunity. If it's not me, it's going to be some other motherfuckers that just don't like you. You was slipping.
Boy, he like Mr. Potato Head. Boy, don't he like Mr. Potato Head? This nigga funny as hell.
All right, so let me ask you a question. In that same situation, it seemed like Murda was the one that was really,
what the hell?
You know, talking and, you know, talking shit and kind of escalating the situation.
Murda had valid. He from Brooklyn. He from Brooklyn.
No, I get it. I get it.
Why they keep trying to put it on Uncle Murda like he escalated or started the situation? Come on now.
Valid reason, because the third time, listen. Look, the third time you saying that nervous, what's up? He like, yo, why the fuck is you talking to me? Put it like this. There was no way we was going to coexist for 5 hours on that plane together.
Okay, so that was basically my question. If Murda hadn't said anything, would you, and let's say Ja Rule didn't say anything, that he saw y'all and then just quietly put up his bag, sat down and called it a day? Because from what I understand, and I interviewed Ja Rule about this back in the day, he was on a flight with 50, and you mentioned this already, and he said they saw each other. He said he put his headphones on, went to sleep, and nothing happened. You guys were on the airport. We're what, like in first class together, like in the same row.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk at all? I mean, not talk, but did you guys acknowledge?
You want the true story?
True story.
I'm on the plane. He comes on the plane. I'm on my phone doing something, so I see like a big dude coming on the plane and shit. So I look up and see who the big dude is, big black dude. And I'm like, okay, it looks like some type of security dude, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking now to see who's with the security dude. It's him. You know what I'm saying? So he sees me, I see him. He looks at me, he's like, yo, what up? I'm like, all right, what up? Go back to doing what I'm doing. He goes and sits down in his seat. I'm in my seat. No more words were said, no more nothing, no more anything. You know what I'm saying? Shortly after that, plane took off. I propped up my pillow. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Hit that like button, y'all, and subscribe to the channel. So you hear it right there. 50 Cent was on the same plane as Ja Rule and nothing happened. I don't think them guys would have really did nothing unless it was a bunch of them. Because first of all, they ain't trying to mess up nothing under 50 Cent name. Because everybody know them from being around 50 Cent. That's why I call them his entourage.
No one said nothing to each other.
Where was he sitting at? But I guarantee 50 wasn't sitting behind him. A nigga could tell, yo, look, Vlad, rap niggas are good at lying, bro. That's not me. Rap niggas are good at lying. They're good liars, right? You felt comfortable sleeping with 50 Cent on the plane? That's a lie. I don't believe you. Because soon as you seen Yayo Murda, you was nervous. In my mind, when he passed, he thought the fucking gang was up there. 80 niggas in first class. 50 big military niggas, weapons expert niggas, gangster shooter niggas, all kind of niggas, ninja niggas. He thinking like that, nigga. That nigga was scared, nigga. Ain't nothing a nigga could tell me. I could smell fear, bro. Know what I'm saying? There's a difference between fear and adrenaline. If you see my hand shaking, that's adrenaline. You see his shit shaking, it's fear. Because when I tell you suck my dick, that's when it's up. in front of the whole first class, white people, tourists, suck my dick. That was clear. Going back to coach, they could hear that motherfucker. That was fighting words. You threw a pillow at me. When I got back to my seat, they said, we good. I said, bitch ass nigga, you want your pillow back? He said, nah. I said, nah, take it anyway. And that's on my dead father, man. I don't got to sit here up and lie and make stories. Ja's just a clown. He's animated and it's cool. He's a fake street guy. Come on, bro. And I don't try to glorify the street shit. But niggas play tough because they never been through nothing. That's it. I don't play tough, bro. You see me on all these platforms. I'm a nice guy. Andrew Schultz, Kill Tony. I'm friends with Shane Gillis. Shout out to my man Mike Cash. Shout to Range. Shout to Post Malone dad. Shout to Post Malone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chilling, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to chill on farms and smoke bud. And shout, we got the unit dispo, the dispensary now, Vlad, you got to pull up. Shout to Uncle Murda me. Shout to Big Mo. Shout to O. You know what I'm saying? Powered by Indoor, Times Square. We got Strain for Life in Harlem with Styles P. Shout to Styles P. Shout to Jada. Like, we making moves out here. So my whole thing is, I don't want to miss out on Dubai money because of this bum ass nigga. So yeah, I was telling Murda to chill, but Ja, at the end of the day, Ja was just putting on a show to get off the plane, bro. And what happened after everything? We all sat down. We got back. I told him, I throw a pillow. You bitch ass nigga, take your shit back. And that's that on my dead phone. Yo, hey, take a pillow, bitch ass nigga. Threw it right in his shit. He ain't say nothing. He's soft. And I'm not trying to be the bully on the bus. I'm not the bully. You just happen to sit somewhere where the energy wasn't going to coexist. Nobody's being a bully. Because it felt like we was the two bullies and you was the fucking nerd.
But if y'all heard this clip that he did before this, he said that it was, I think, some other people on the flight with him. So you can't say you weren't trying to be the bully because you keep saying that. If we would have got off this flight, we would have surrounded him. Like, come on, man. You is trying to be the bully. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I'm not with that. I wasn't like that as a kid. I'm like that now.
I'm going to say Uncle Murda was kind of being the bully in this situation.
Yeah,
based on what the way you described it, let's just keep it 100. Yeah.
I was telling Murda, I was worried about
Uncle Murda was being the bully in this situation.
Yeah, because when you look at this, right? When you get banned from Delta, shout to Delta Airlines, because I didn't want to get kicked off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I make too much money to be 86th in the airlines. I'm making more money than Ja Rule right now. So why would I?
Well, right, because it's not just Delta. You can get banned from a bunch of airlines.
Yeah, once you banned from Delta, the other airlines could 86 you too.
Yeah.
So it's so high profile. You know what I'm saying? But come on, we got fans in the airport telling us Ja Rule's there.
So they already knew that Ja Rule was gonna be on the flight. They had people telling them. And then the fans, they want to see something happen anyway. So they probably was gonna escalate the shit. Like, come on now. But y'all hit that like button, y'all in here. Subscribe to the channel.
Rule's there. Ja Rule's on your flight. That's fans. You think we're still relevant. Gina's still relevant. 50 got 40 TV shows. We got The Force. We got BMF we dropped. We got Power. We got all kinds of shit going on. I'm acting now. I'll tell you about that. Now I'm got acting role. I'll talk about that later. I'm on platforms like Kill Tony. I probably got to be the most watched guy on YouTube because of Vlad TV. When people didn't believe in me, Vlad did. So it's always love to Vlad. You know what I'm saying? And I feel blessed and always trusting in God and Jesus. So for me, when you block your blessings, fucked up shit happens to you. When you look at the story, Ja Rule and them was trying to block 50's blessings. You heard Herb say, like, yo, we was blocking their blessings. We wish we would have signed the universal system, block all their shit, fuck them. Yo, you can't block people's blessings. I don't do that. Like I said, if he would have got on a plane, shut the fuck up, because I see a lot of people in the industry dick riding and glazing. So to them, if he would have got on a plane and shut the fuck up, I would have respected that. Because ain't much you gonna do.
So he ended up taking a different flight.
Oh yeah, he sat down. Oh, when I threw the pillow back at him, bitch ass nigga, right? He sat down. He was the first when everything had popped off. Mind you, he was texting. He was scared. I don't know if he was texting his travel agent. Mind you, this dude is so small. You know how you could see somebody head in the airplane? Like he's so small, I couldn't even see like what he was doing because he's under the seat. You know how you sit up in the seat and you could see he was down here, like he down here and shit.
What the fuck?
I can't even see what he's doing. He's so little and shit. Pause. And I couldn't see what he's doing, so I'm looking over and I'm texting Murda. Because I'm texting Murda. I'm like, yo, Murda, what point was texting? You know what I'm saying? So he texting this shit. This is when he think he gonna take off, but everything happened. Now, after everything popped off, when we went to talk in the front and we sat back down and I threw him the pillow, fast forward back to that, sorry. The stewardess came to him. Murda went to the bathroom. The stewardess came to him, right? She whispered something in his ear. And then he walked off. Like, I think she came back and then she said him in the ear. She came back and got him. He got off the plane. They spoke to him. I don't know if his family. I don't know if his fucking travel agent. But man, that man was scared for his life, man. And it wasn't like we was bullying him. It was like we just couldn't coexist being like that. That's why I said beef to us, all the shit I've been through in life, beef never get old, bro. It just get old. It's never dead. Excuse me. That's it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we couldn't coexist on that flight together. He knew that. We knew that. His nervous system kicked in. He's only seen me. He didn't know who else was on the plane. Seen Murda. Murda started bullying the nigga on his Brooklyn bully shit. Of course, he bullying the nigga. And it turned into that. But he was doing a lot of shit for the police. He always talking about niggas is the police and you policing. Because I told him, I said, yo, Josh, sit down, relax. I know you nervous. He's putting on the scene. I'm not putting on the scene. I'm like, Murda, chill, sit down, bro. You bugging. We got a lot of money to make. We got to go to fucking Italy, France, and all these places in India and fucking, I'm thinking about traveling the world. He not making more money than us.
Wait a minute. Do y'all really believe they make more money than Ja Rule for a show? Y'all let me know in the comment section, because that's wild for him to say that. I don't believe they make more money than Ja Rule for a show. I'm sorry.
The motherfucker could say, yo, Yayo's a hype man. Ask me what I made on the last tour when we did 103 days. I'm comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, motherfucker can say whatever he want to say. I'm going to do what I got to do. I just try to stay humble and stay out the way. But, you know, I mean, a couple of days in the pen that ain't going to affect me. I'll let you know I'm used to it. I'm not saying I did long bids, but I'm not one of them dudes that's scared to go to jail for like a night or two or whatever, a couple of weeks. So like, I'm just going to adapt to whatever's going on. I know the lawyer money's always there. I got it. Biff got it. But it's just being banned from them flights. That shit, a whole different ball game. That's the Fed. Shout to Delta too, man.
And that's why Ja got off the flight. He didn't want to be on there and then something happened and it escalated to the point where y'all get banned. All y'all gonna get banned off the flight. He ain't trying to get banned either. He know he got to go do shows in other cities and states. Like, come on, man. This shit is crazy.
For real. Shout to Delta Airlines. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after Ja Rule left the flight, that seat was empty?
Yeah, that seat was empty. Me and Murda was dancing in that shit. We ordering fucking food and that shit.
Okay, so you guys actually sat in the seat afterwards.
Yeah, so that's why we was laughing. Like, yo, he left the plane. He could have stayed. He left.
Ja Rule seat is the pillow. Ja Rule do have so fast. This way he was sitting before we got him out of here.
Well, listen, man, I don't blame him for leaving. I would have left that plane too.
You should have left from the beginning. You should have just spun around like, I'm not comfortable. Or you should have just sat down.
Damn.
I'm telling you, the most gangster thing he could have did, because I know you got a lot of YNs that are crazy. What? I know a lot of YNs and older Jews, but the YNs would have came on there, would have looked at you, put his bag up there, and y'all niggas ain't doing nothing. Put that shit up there and sat down. That would have been gangster. The young niggas in this climate now, why the streets is, nigga would have got on the plane, seen an op. They could have had 10 shootouts, killed niggas, whatever. Yo, y'all niggas ain't doing nothing. And put his bag there and sit down and put on a movie, then put on his headphones. That's gangster. I would have respected y'all for that. But all that nervous dropping your bag, we good, we good, we good. He could tell anybody what he wanted in the press. I know what happened. Murda know what happened. People on the plane know what happened. Motherfucker got a greeter. Why you think he got a greeter? So he don't got to be walking in the airport by himself. He's dolo. The money's going, Vlad. And I'm not trying to, he's a big artist. Think he had records with J-Lo. When we on a plane, like, cool, listen, I know I'm a legend, right? But this nigga had records with J-Lo at a time. He was the guy.
So let me know in the comment section. Do y'all think that Ja Rule broke? This man trying to make it seem like this nigga Ja Rule broke. He corny, he soft.
He's on that shit by himself.
It is what it is.
At the time, he was the guy.
It is what it is.
Nah, see,
I know
people need to learn.
I know everyone.
The kids
Look,
need
I
to
know
know.
everyone.
Look, the kids need to know. At the time, this nigga was the guy. He was on that shit by himself. Why you think he had to greet her? Because he can't walk through the airport by himself. People know him, but they don't know him. Because like 2 people behind us knew who they was. Knew who Ja was. Like, I knew that was Ja Rule. And I'm like, yo, you know who I am? They're like, yeah, we know who you are.
Get the hell out of here. I'm done with this bullshit, man. And y'all like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for coming through. But this nigga right here just bugging out, man. This nigga is bugging out. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, We the People TV. I'm going. We will be back later on tonight. Y'all tap in.